Hello everybody, this is a follow-up video from the video I put on a few days ago for people who are 4 to 6 weeks postnatal or people who have prolapse at any stage postnatally. And prolapse is a feeling of pressure. It usually gets worse as the day goes on, a feeling of something out of place. So I'm hoping that anybody who's doing this video, while you might have a feeling of pressure, a feeling of prolapse towards the end of the day, you found the first set of videos are easy and certainly weren't aggravating your symptoms, and that you're finding you can get to do a little bit more outside, a little bit more walking. So again, it's going to be very pelvic floor friendly, and it's going to allow us to work other muscles as well as the pelvic floor. So ideal for anyone postnatal after 6 weeks as well. And we'll add in a few little challenges that you can sort of get away with and won't irritate the pelvic floor. Okay, so roll the shoulders and roll again. Bring your hands together, reach down, chin down, reach forwards, bring your arms up and around. Roll the shoulders, bring your hands together, reach down, chin down, reach forwards, bring the arms up and around, and again, roll your shoulders, bring your hands together, reach down, chin down, reach forwards, bring your arms up and around. And one more, roll the shoulders, bring your hands together, reach down, chin down, reach forwards, bring your arms up, drop one arm down, so just stretching out those lifting muscles. Breathe in, hold it there, and on the breath out, switch and reach up and over to the other side. Breathe in again and breathe out as you're reaching up and over, pulling up through the pelvic floor. Hold there, breathe in, and on the breath out, pull up through your pelvic floor, lift up and over. Bring your hands onto your pelvis. We're going to bend your knees, a little pelvic tilt, so round the back and arch. So we're just trusting that this is all easy for you and you're used to the kind of jargon that I'm using now since doing the last video. Roll backwards and forwards, come into halfway position, your pelvic heels, straighten the knees and face forwards. Bring your hands in an inch and down an inch. Glide your shoulders up to your ears and drop down. Up to your ears and drop down. Breathe in, right down to the bottom of your tummy. Everything's nice and relaxed. And breathe out. Breathe in again. And breathe out. We're going to add our pelvic floor squeeze. Breathe in. And breathe out, pulling up through your back passage, holding it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay, we're going to add our pelvic floor exercises. We'll bring them in with other exercises as well. So make sure your feet are just hip distance apart, hands onto your tummy or down low where you're going to feel that activation. Breathe in and breathe out, pull up through your back passage. So you're doing your pelvic floor, but we're adding in heel lifts. Okay, so warm up those calf muscles. Go for 8, 7, 6, keep the pelvic floor squeeze, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the heels and release the pelvic floor. So you're starting to notice by now that your pelvic floor kicks in when you're doing tougher things. That's the whole idea of the pelvic floor. It knows when to kick in. Sometimes we can lose that a little bit through childbirth, to labour, through just poor posture. Okay, let's go again. Breathe in and breathe out, pull up. So these Pilates exercises are just allowing us to reinforce what our subconscious already does. So just bringing that pelvic floor back up to speed. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release out the pelvic floor. Come onto one foot, just circle at the ankle clockwise, and change direction, circle anti-clockwise. Switch to the other side, and circle. So we're doing a bit more in upright now. So just testing your body's response to it. Come back to your start position. Okay, we're going to do some squats. So again, very subjective. If you find that you just can't handle squats, fake it. Okay, I want you to just kind of bounce into it. Just do what everybody can. So your squat might just be tiny bend with your pelvic floor squeeze, or you might be out to deeper squat. So first of all, we're going to squat, we sink the knees, pelvic tilt backwards, come into halfway position. We're going to try and keep that core neutral. Breathe in to prepare, breathe out, switch on your pelvic floor. So your pelvic floor needs to do more because we're coming down into our squat. Sink down nice and low, and come up, way up. Keep the pelvic floor engaged. And make sure you're kind of relaxed everywhere else. And go for 5, 4, 3. As I said, you might have been tiny little, just 2, and 1. Give the legs a little shake out. Perfect. That might be absolutely enough for you. If it is, for the next set of squats that I'm going to do, I want you just to hold your pelvic floor and squeeze for that duration of time, preparing it all the time. Okay, take a breath in. On the breath out, activate your core. Or even better than just standing, do your tiny little bends. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5. Now use your glutes and your leg muscles to pull you up, okay? So you can offload the pelvic floor by just having other muscles that are strong enough to just lift your pelvic floor with you. 3, 2, and 1. Give the legs a little shake. Well done. And I'm just going to turn to the side. Bring one leg in front of the other. We're bringing in a few little lunges, okay? So we can't avoid them forever because most of our functional movements during the day involve like bending the knees, bending the hips. So we need to get strong for them. So nice stretch forward. Bring your arms in front. Breathe in. And on the breath out, just sink down and push up. Okay, so like I said before, if it's hard, just get into the position. Squeeze the pelvic floor into tiny little nudges into your lunge. So find a way to get through the exercises without irritating any pressure. 2 and 1. Push through the front leg, give the back leg a nice shake out. Switch, leading leg, lift up the back heel. Reach forwards with your arms, nice and long through your spine, neck long, chin, gently drawn in. Switch on the pelvic floor and just soften downwards. Okay, so we're working the legs as well. So it's not just pelvic floor. And if we lower everything together, we're not really creating massive pressure downwards. Go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step through. Give the leg a nice little shake. Give your shoulders a roll, and we're going to get down onto the mat and start working core. So yes, we talk a lot about pelvic floor. We're going to do our pelvic floor drills. We're going to incorporate them more into Pilates drills. I would say still go back to video 1 once a day and just doing your pelvic floor drills, your 10 fast, 10 slow, and your couple of stretches to keep everything mobile. Hands are onto your tummy, pelvic tilt backwards and forwards. Come into halfway position. Everything we know already. Take a breath in, and on the breath out, activate your core through your pelvic floor. Hold it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Breathing normally. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release out through your pelvic floor. We're going to add to it. Breathe in. And on the breath out, pull up through your back passage, front passage, bring up one leg into tabletop. Bring up the heel on the other side, okay? So breathe in, and on the breath out, keeping your pelvic floor as boss, it's pulling up. We're going to bring one leg up, the other leg down. Breathe in, hold, breathe out, switch. 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 So I often think this exercise, called scissors, is very like going for a little jog with your pelvic floor, with your core. So even you could set a little clock on it and just moving up, moving down. So if you feel you need to concentrate on it, if anyone feels any pressure, feels your pelvic floor is finding hard to control, breathe in, hold, breathe out, switch. Breathe in, hold, breathe out, switch. If you're finding you can concentrate on, the pelvic floor easily enough, just breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. And then the most natural way is when you're just breathing in and out in your own time, your legs moving up and you're activating your core. So all this talk of breathe in, breathe out, don't worry about it if it's not kind of coming naturally. You're still doing the exercise. So once you switch on your core, this is a movement exercise. The core is switched on for the whole duration. We're just reinforcing those nerve pathways to the brain, making sure the brain knows how to activate pelvic floor at the new level, the one you're working at. Go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide your legs away. Arms up overhead and relax your core. Release out through the pelvic floor, release out through your tummy. Nice big deep breath right down so your diaphragm gets a nice bit of movement, and breathe out. Bend your knees, hands onto your tummy, roll back and roll forwards. Come into your halfway position. Breathe in, and on the breath out, pulling up through your pelvic floor, scoop up one leg. Now, if you can bring up the second leg, we're going to try it. Pull up through your pelvic floor, scoop up the second leg. So some of you might be concerned about diastasis recti. Good opportunity to check. Bring your hands in between your belly button. Just stick it down on the belly button, and you should feel the borders, the hard edge of your tummy muscle on either side of your fingers. Over 2 centimeters, they say, is diastasis. Anything below 2 centimeters, and 2 centimeters included, you don't have diastasis. And I find that I try not to worry about diastasis because they say 100% of women after having a baby will have diastasis. And all that recovery, a lot of recovery happens in the first year, and it may not, and you can live happily ever after with a diastasis. So don't worry about that. Drop down one leg, drop down the other. If you do feel you've got a big wide gap between your belly button, I would say personally go to try to visit someone who's experienced in women's health, because it's very subjective. A lot of people say you have 2 fingers, some people say you won't, and really need to go to someone who sees it all the time, okay, to see if it's one that actually is a problem. Okay, pelvic tilt backwards, forwards. Come into halfway position, breathe in, and breathe out. Pull up through your pelvic floor, bring up one leg, bring up the other leg. We're going to hold there as we breathe in and breathe out. And on the note, my ass is wet. If someone tells you when you're 37 weeks that you have a gap that you're coning, please don't worry about it, because what else your tummy muscle going to do at that stage? Only stretch. There has to be a pressure point somewhere to allow your baby to grow. So it is normal. So it makes me actually a little bit cross when I hear people talking about diastasis during pregnancy. Breathe in and breathe out. Drop down one leg, drop down the other leg. Bring your arms out wide, flat on the mat. Breathe in to prepare, and on the breath out, roll your knees to the side. Hold there for a breath in, and on the breath out, pulling up through your back passage, front passage, roll to the other side. Hold there for a breath in, and on the breath out, come back to the center. Bring your arms down by your side. Breathe in, and on the breath out, we're going into our shoulder bridge. Roll back, lift your tailbone. So this exercise is great for that feeling of kind of undoing any pressure that might have happened when we were increasing the load through the tummy muscles. Tips you upside down. Nice anti-gravity movement. Allows your pelvic organs to sort of, sit back into good position. Allows your pelvic floor to become the boss. If it's a little bit weak, hold there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly roll down. Breathe in. On the breath out, roll back. Lift your tailbone. Come right up. We're going to bring the arms up towards the ceiling. Hold there for a breath in. Now, if you can, keep the arms upwards. Come halfway down. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your pelvic floor. Come up halfway down. If it feels like it's too much from a strength point of view to your glutes, to your hamstrings, bring your hands down. Gives you a little bit more support. Push up and lower down. We're going to go for a 6. Halfway down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly roll down. Hug your knees up to your chest. Well done. Roll your knees over towards the right shoulder and over towards the left shoulder. And bend your knees. Hands onto your tummy. Roll back, roll forwards. Come into halfway position. Breathe in and breathe out. Pulling up through your back passage, front passage. Bring up one leg, bring up the other leg. We're going to hold that position. Reach your arms up overhead. Breathe in, and on the breath out, you're just going to drop one leg down. Drop your opposite arm up overhead. Bring it back up. Switch to the other side. Drop one arm back and the opposite leg. So just bring in those diagonal slings. Drop down and come up. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees up to your chest. And slide your arms away, up overhead, point your toes away, breathe in, and breathe out. Good stuff. Okay, we're just going to come up into sitting and turn over onto our tummy. So as well as working the tummy muscles, we're working the lower back muscles as well. Rest your head onto your hands. Shrug your shoulders up towards your ears and then drop them down nice and low. Shrug your shoulders up to your ears and drop them down nice and low. So keeping your shoulder blades nice and low. Breathe in, and on the breath out, pull up through your back passage and front passage and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. So making sure you can feel that release. Keep your chin sort of just where it is, really, with your forehead resting on your hands. Make sure your chin doesn't lift as you're doing these exercises. We're going to breathe in, and on the breath out, we're going to lift the elbows, wrists, and your head off the mat. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out. Pull up through your pelvic floor. Lift your upper body off the mat. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Breathe in and breathe out. Bringing in your lower tummy muscles. Hold 2, 3, and lower down. So really good for posture. Really good for preventing any sort of osteoporotic changes later on. And lower down. So we don't want rounded shoulders. Breathe in, and that can happen very easily after a few years of lifting babies, feeding, pulling and dragging. Breathe in and breathe out. Lift 2, 3, and drop down. Breathe in, breathe out. Don't forget your pelvic floor. Lift up, hold 2, 3, and lower down. Breathe in again and breathe out. Lift up 2, 3, and lower down. Breathe in again and breathe out. Lift up 2, 3, and lower down. Bring your hands on your shoulders, push up and sink back onto your heels. Stretch through your spine. Get a nice stretch. Bring your shoulders right up to your ears. Breathe in and out. Breathe in again. And breathe out. Walk your hands over to the right side, left hand overlapping right. Take a big breath in. And breathe out. Walk your hands over to the left side, right hand overlapping left. Breathe in. And breathe out and lie down again. Okay, one more exercise in this position. Reach your arms forward so your head is hovering off the mat. Chin gently drawn in, neck long. So imagine a string is drawing your head to the opposite wall. Breathe in, and on the breath out, tuck in your pelvic floor. Bring in your lower tummy muscles. Lift up opposite arm, opposite leg. Breathe in, drop down. Breathe out, switch. Breathe in, drop down. Breathe out, switch. Breathe in, drop down. Breathe out, switch. Go for 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands under your shoulders, come up onto all fours. Pelvic tilt around your back and arch, round up and arch. Okay, we're going to widen the hand position. Take a step back with your knees, curl up your ankles. So your shoulders are coming over your wrists. We're going to pelvic tilt, so round your back and arch, come into halfway position. So we're going to do press ups. We want to make sure we stay in pelvic neutral. So breathe in, on the breath out, getting that good support to your pelvic organs. Drop down and push up. We're going to go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step in with your knees, bring your right hand in behind your left elbow, push through. Then slide out the opposite leg, lift up and out, opening out through your chest. Go again, right hand in behind left elbow, push through. Then slide out the opposite leg, lift up and out. Switch to the other side, left hand in behind right, push through. Slide out the opposite leg, lift up and out. And again, reach in behind the elbow and slide up and out. Perfect. Come over onto your knees, give the shoulders a little roll. Okay, so these exercises are a little bit more challenging, but hopefully doable. Try and do them nice and often, so maybe you might start off doing them every second day, or if you can, even every day. And hopefully they'll become nice and easy. Keep doing your pelvic floor exercises. So this is your opportunity to do lots of pelvic floor exercises. You'll never regret it, and hopefully get your pelvic floor back to normal. If you're in doubt, number 1 about diastasis, or number 2 about your pelvic floor, that you're not sure if you can feel a squeeze, not sure if you can feel a release, big important investment of time and money is to go to see a chartered physiotherapist who specialises in women's health, or go to see your GP if she has a good interest or he has a good interest in women's health. Make sure you know how to do your pelvic floor exercises. So good luck with those exercises, and hopefully I'll add a little progression if you keep an eye on the website or keep an eye on Facebook. Okay.